Hello everybody, this is Beginners and Winners. In today's video I'm going to talk about the options trading like I was telling you about. This is going to be a part 2. I'm going to kind of go over how to make a trade. And you can search anything. I'm just going to search Google. And then you hit trade. And at the bottom of that it's trade options. And see how it goes week to week. You can set it all the way out up here at the top till 2023. And if you back out of that and you go back in, it tells you, it gives you the pretty much everything you need to know about which one means what, this means this, call debit spread, put debit spread, or put credit spread. Goes ups and downs, buy a put, sell a covered call, put debit spread, call credit spread. Straddle or strangle. It pretty much tells you everything you need to know. That's one thing I love about Robinhood. It's really user friendly, and like you can trade day trades, like the expiration date, it expires today. You can trade, you can turn that off and on. Say you want to buy one for next week. The call options are going up. Put options are going below the price. That's why these are cheaper. And then the further you go out, the more expensive they'll get. See how it went from $3.99 to that price? You're going to click a call option for next week, July 16th. Click any one you want, and you see it there at the top left. It says 100 shares. So one, instead of $27, it's going to be $2,700. And these aren't all going to be that price. Some of them are $7. Some of them could be $700. Some of them could be $70. It just all depends on the company and what the price is for the company. If you click right here on this drop down arrow, it tells you the open interest, the volume, the high, the low, the IV, which is implied volatility, chance of profit, which is, I wouldn't go just by that. And the more you put on there, say you click 5 contracts, it's going to be $13,000. And then you click it, review. Obviously I have to put more money on it because I don't have that much on here. And you can even click this and do a stop price and a good to cancel. So say you have one already. This one right here, I'm below 19%. Say I want to sell it, I can do a stop price. Say if it gets to 30 cents, which will be $30 a contract, and then I want to sell it at 28. So once it gets to the 28, it'll trigger a sale, and I don't even have to be looking at it. This is called a customize order. It's the top right gear right there. Trigger a limit order if the ask price falls to the stop price. And if you want to keep this going for 90 days, you just click that one too. Drag it over, just tap it. But that's only if you say you don't have time to look at it, you don't have time to pay attention to it every second of the day or even every other day. You just want to buy a contract and hold it for a little while, and then you can set that up to sell for you or to stop loss, which is what that is, a stop loss. With that being said, I think with a lot of contracts where people mess up is they just buy random prices, and let's say you think it's going to get $25. Well, if 26 or 27, if that's available and it's cheaper and you can buy more of the ones that are on the 26 or 27, go ahead and buy that. That way, instead of just buying 25, you can buy 3 or 4 of the 26 or 27. That way, instead of making $5 off one contract, you'll make $5 a piece for 3 or 4 contracts. And you can set a stop loss for 10%, 20%, 35%, 50%, whatever limits you want to make your stop loss. So if you want to buy 5 contracts for $30 and then have a stop loss for $25, and then as soon as it gets to that 25, it'll trigger a sell limit at 24 or 20, whatever you want to put it at, to where you can seriously buy and sell like a weekly to monthly basis of it. The only thing you have to do is buy it, and you can set it up to sell it whenever you want to sell it. Or if you have time to watch it, you can watch it go up and down, or just don't panic too much, but don't get greedy. Don't let your stop loss be non-existent. You want to kind of have a mental stop loss if you don't place one. That way you're not taking major losses as it goes down. Because with contracts, it has to go up 80 to 90%, because you have to think about the expiration date, because that expiration date is next week or next month. And as time decay goes down, but the price is going up, it kind of evens out, because the price is going up, but the time decay is going down. It has to even out at some point. So instead of making like $100 because the price is going up, you got time decay going down, so you might be making like 20 or $30. You see what I'm saying? So you have to think about time, you have to think about the volatility, and you have to think about whether or not it's going to get to that price. If it doesn't get close, if it starts dropping, you're going to start losing money, just like you would with shares. But the difference between shares and options is because with the shares, all you have to lose is if it's losing the share price. With options, if you're losing the share price plus you're losing time, you have a lot to gain just to get your money back or break even or whatever the case. So you want to kind of set a stop loss to sell at 15 or 20%. That way you're only losing like 20 to $50 or $100, whatever you're willing to lose. And then on the gains, say you want to set a mental sell, like every time I make $100, I'm selling it, no matter what. You don't care if it goes up anymore, but you kind of also want to think about letting your runners run instead of letting your losers run, because a lot of the new investors will let their runners and sell them, and then their losers, they won't sell them. So you have to kind of mentally fix that for yourself, to have a stop loss for the losers and let your runners run for a little bit. Because like, let's say it goes up $5 or $10 and you have $2 more to get to that strike price, and you still have 4 or 5 months, you might as well see where it'll go. And if you think you're good with that, then just sell it. That's options. I also have a group. If you want to DM me at this Instagram account, you can see if you want to join that group if you're interested. Subscribe if you're new, and turn on the bell notifications so you won't miss a single video. It'll notify you. Thank you, everybody. God bless.